Body was good, was good. So obviously, wow, crazy Sunday, crazy Sunday. Um, but I mean, I'm here to talk about some basketball because I miss me some basketball. Who doesn't miss basketball? NFL's boring. Um, anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that. But anyways, man, so obviously, Stephon Marbury, former point guard of the Knicks and whatever other team, oh Timberwolves he played for, and he's been bounced around playing in the high shing. So yeah, he came out in the article saying that Zion. He was asked, "What is your potential? What is your overall on Zion? Do you consider Zion to be, or do you view Zion to be a better version of himself, or just to dominate the league? You know what I'm saying?" And his response is, "I think Zion's ceiling is very high. I think when it's all said and done, Zion can be the greatest basketball player of all time, better than Michael Jordan, better than LeBron James. Um, listen, Zion is must see TV. He's that captivating that it's not gonna matter if his team is bad, if his team is good. It's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Like when you turn on your TV, you want to see Zion. You want to see number one, right? Now, obviously, it's up to the staff of the Pelicans to put players around them. You know, just like how the Knicks are playing are putting pieces around RJ, which I already knew RJ was gonna have a better successful career than Zion. When Zion came out, there was babying him. They didn't want him to play full minutes, this and that and the third. Now they're letting him play full minutes and stuff like that, but that's not gonna be enough. You lost Zion. I mean, not Zion. You lost Lonzo Ball to the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? So you got moving parts. You know what I'm saying? I think you fired your head coach. So, I mean, there's not really much to see from Zion. He's going to be that one cat that's just going to put up video game numbers and nobody's going to. I mean, obviously, people are going to talk about him, but people is going to question him like, can he lead his team to the playoffs? This and that and the third. What is his supporting cast looking like? His supporting cast isn't really looking that bad. Um, but I really don't know if Stephon Marbury was dropped as a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen, I appreciate and I understand his logic on, you know, Zion being on top of LeBron James. But at first, he needs to win his first. He needs, in my opinion, Zion needs to win a couple of more championships in order for him to surpass. Because that's the narrative now these days. Like if you want to be better than somebody, you gotta surpass them because they're not playing no more. So if LeBron James were to win this year and the year after that, he would have actually surpassed MJ, right? Like how many rings LeBron James got? He got what, three, right? So if he wins two more, which I'm not gonna say that because the Lakers are not winning jack crap this year or the next year. So y'all could get that crap out y'all heads right now. Lakers ain't winning stuff, you know. Um, but anyways, man. So yeah, so the organization, the Pelicans have to put players and pieces around Zion. He can't do it all by himself, or he's gonna end up just like AD. Why you think AD bounced? Why you think AD bounced? AD's been there since he was 23. 23 years old, putting up video game numbers. But always getting bounced out in the first round. Always getting bounced out in the first round. So you don't want that for Zion, right? Zion's ceiling is high. So what the Pelicans organization needs to do is they just need to put pieces around Zion. put a whole bunch of put a whole bunch of shot blockers and elite, not elite, but decent 3-point shooters, and the Pelicans can be one of those teams in the West that can make some noise. But if not, then Zion is going to say Zion Williamson is going to suffer the same fate as AD, and he's going to want out. I guarantee you, as soon as Zion hits 24, 25 years old, he's going to want out after his contract is up, obviously, because his whole dream used to be, oh, I want to play with RJ Barrett. I don't want to go to no other team. Now, obviously, he didn't say that, but I'm just paraphrasing. Because they played in Duke together. So wherever RJ goes, Zion is going to sure to follow. So when his contract is up, whether or not he accepts or declines his offer is up to him, because the Pelicans could give him the max. He can decline that and test free agency, and obviously the Knicks are gonna have to put a whole bunch of, the Knicks are gonna have to maneuver a whole bunch of pieces and draft picks to get him, because obviously, that's going to be his destination. That's the team that he wants to play for. Like, can you imagine RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson on the Knicks? That would blow the damn roof off. Talk about the damn Nets and their big three, and then you still kept Julius Randle. I don't know, but things can happen in a New York minute. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna accept it, because he don't want to be that guy. He don't want to be that guy. Just, oh, you couldn't hack in New Orleans, so you had to jump to the Knicks and this and that. Hey, who's mad at AD? Who's mad at AD for doing that? Nobody's mad. I haven't seen no Bursey jerk of AD, because usually when, players go to different teams, they wind up burning their jerseys, which is stupid. You pay your hard-earned money to buy your jersey, and then as soon as your favorite player leaves, you burn it. Like, I don't get that. That's why for me, I've never became a players person. I'm more of a teams person, because like I said, players come and go. It don't matter how great you are. Players come and go. Lawrence Taylor, greatest linebacker of all time. He left. Giants haven't been the same since. It's like the Giants are allergic to prosperity. It's like the Giants are allergic to drafting a linebacker. Now, obviously, they did it in the second round, but not in the first round. LT went in the first round. Like, imagine if Giants stood there at number 19 or 20 and picked Parsons. You know how dangerous this defense could have been with him just flying around? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would have been a great fit, but, obviously he's coming out of Penn State, Saquon Barkley coming out of Penn State, so it could be like a 1-2 punch combination, you know what I'm saying? But the Giants didn't do that. They went for a wide receiver as well. But I'm not talking about the Giants right now. So what the Pelicans have to do is they just have to put pieces around Zion. They just have to put pieces around Zion. If the Pelicans want to be in the playoff atmosphere each and every year, they're going to have to put pieces around Zion. Or if not, 3, 4, 5 years later, he's going to dip. He's going to dip. Bet you. He's not going to stay there. He's going to give you everything he's got. But if he's not seeing progress, if he's not seeing him going to the, if he's not seeing progress, or he's not contending for not really a championship, but if he's not contending for a playoff spot each and every year, he's gonna dip. He's gonna dip. So they have to do whatever they have to do to make Zion happy. Or if not, he's gonna bounce just like James did and AD. But obviously those though I mean they have no loyalty. But at least LeBron James went back. That's the difference. You can't say LeBron James didn't go back and win Cleveland a championship after 40 or 50 years. Okay? That's like KD going back to his hometown, Washington, and and, and leading them to a championship, you know? But I don't think he's going to touch that, you know what I'm saying? So, not everybody's LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And then they try to repeat again, but that's when, AD went there and, the whole, thing was just blown out of proportion. But yeah, man. I mean, hey, Starberry. I mean, Stephon Marbury is entitled to his own opinion. You know, if he believes that Zion is gonna be the greatest player of all time, then he's gonna have to win he's gonna have to win a couple of championships. Which I don't see that, but I mean, I think he's better off. I think he's better off going to a different team, because, like I said, man, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Knowing how the West is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he want to jump from the West to the East, I think it would have been a much clearer path. Not really clearer path because both divisions is equally hard, you know. But the East is more slightly open. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's easy or I'm not gonna say it's a cakewalk, but it's slightly open. You know, because nobody expected the Milwaukee Bucks to even represent the East. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put their chips towards the Nets. You know. But again, that's where that's where propaganda comes in. Seeing is never believing. Just because you put three All Stars together, you expect greatness. No, like the Heat didn't even win it their first championship. It took them their second try to win a championship. So I mean, but anyways, man. Yeah, like I said, man, Stephon Marbury. He was a great cat when he was with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Even though that one time where he ate a whole jar of Vaseline that you put in your head, that shit was just crazy. Like I don't know, he must have been on some hardcore drugs doing that shit. But other than that, nobody can ever question his talent. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't hack it in the NBA. He went overseas, won them a championship, got a trophy outside of their stadium, and now he's beloved in China. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Stephon Marbury to me will always be one of those unique guards that, never hacked it in the NBA. It's the same thing with not Stephon, Steve Francis. Steve Francis was facing a lot of demons, but he was a great ass player, So, there was a lot of good guards back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, that's all I got. Let me know what you think. Is Zion gonna be the greatest basketball player of all time? It's just his opinion, not mine. I think Zion is great in his own right, but in order for you to be great, you have to win at least 3 or 2 championships. You know? Like you don't gotta do the whole Tom Brady route and win 7. You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL just don't know what to do with the NFL just don't know what to do right now. You know? But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Oh, never mind.